my name is May, and this is This Past Romance, and today we're going to talk about my favorite bookish accessories. So, I kind of thought about this morning and this evening. I had a discussion at work today with one of my coworkers who I took my Kindle to work, as I usually do, and she saw it. It was laying face down on my desk, and she said, "Oh my gosh, you like to read? What do you like to read?" And currently, my Kindle, because I have no ads, is displaying the book I'm reading. And I do work with a male in my HR office who said, "Megan, is that your screensaver or is that the book you're reading?" I said, "That's the book I'm reading." She really has a rooster. He was like, "Okay." But I was talking to her and we were discussing books. She likes Kennedy Ryan. And you know, we were just talking about romance books in general. And it got me thinking, because I have a friend who got a Kindle for Christmas. And she was like, "I can't believe I'm right now I'm 2 books ahead on my Goodreads challenge for the year." And she said, "I can't believe you're 2 books ahead. I can't believe you've already read 4 books this year. It's only January the 8th. Yeah. And I said, well, you know, I don't have anything else to do a lot of the time, and I'll just sit down and read, or I'll find a book I really want to read and I'll just sit down and finish it." So I want to show you guys some of the things that make reading for me easier and make it more something I want to do and something I look forward to doing. And there's a few things that play into that. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is probably arguably one of the most important things for reading is something to read on, or something to read in general. You know, I love a physical book. I love my Kindle. My mom reads on her iPad. So just something to read on. This is my Kindle Paperwhite. I bought it in 2021. I love this thing so much. She is well loved. I have an iPad I can read on if it comes down to it. I can read on my phone. I don't like to. Not a big phone reader. And my MacBook as well. The Kindle app goes on there. You can read on your laptop. I have done that as well. Not a big fan of that either. Typically stick to some tablet form. For me, feels more bookish. iPad is fine. It's not good for your eyes, but I typically read on my Kindle more than anything. But my iPad is something that I have. If my Kindle is dead and I really want to read, I have an iPad. I can read on it. So this is arguably one of the most important things, right? Something to, if you're going to ebook, something to read that ebook on. If you're going to audiobook, something to listen to that audiobook on. That kind of thing. Just some kind of device. Or something to read, obviously. Now, the second thing, for me as a Kindle reader, that has really changed the game in my reading, and I get made fun of for this until they try it, is my page turner. So I have the one from kindlepageturner.com, I think is what it is. It is double-sided, so it goes on each side of my Kindle. So you can see this is side A, this is side B with this long portion. It slides on and they can connect. And then my remote has 2 buttons. Sorry, you have to see my janky nails. It has 2 buttons and it'll turn the pages forward and backward while I read. This is a game changer, but especially right now, it's really cold outside. I don't always want to be, you know, have my hands out. Sometimes that makes it harder for me to fall asleep if I'm reading. I'm trying to read to go to sleep. It's easier for me to have the remote than to be holding the Kindle. Another great accessory along the same lines of that I use a ton is some form of pillow or gooseneck. I actually have one of each here. This is actually a gooseneck with a footer, so I can carry it around the house, and I don't have to attach it to things. My old gooseneck I had to attach to my coffee table or to my nightstand because I don't have a headboard. I would have to attach it to those places. This one I don't have to do that. I can carry it around. So something to hold my Kindle while I use my page turner. This is a pillow pad. I also have the Target book pillow. They also make a, what is it, a flippy My mom has that. This is a very similar concept. It'll hold your Kindle in 3 different positions, or your tablet. For all intents and purposes of this video, I'm going to talk about my Kindle. It's interchangeable with tablet, but it holds it in different positions for you based on how you might want to read. And then actually this one is almost straight up, almost like a 90-degree, and it has a hard piece that you slide your Kindle into to hold it. I also have, for me, and it's another one of those that it helps if you like to do that. This goes across my bathtub and this pops up. So it lays, sorry. So it lays across my bathtub like this. I prop my Kindle here. I use my page turner. I read in the tub. I get a lot of reading done in the bathtub. And it has a little, this one specifically has this little white, well, you know what? It has this little white slitty thing here. I don't know that you can tell it's got slits in it. It's got grooves to hold my Kindle. It also holds a book, but I find that a Kindle, some kind of tablet, is easier to use there simply because you don't have to turn the page and it'll sit and hold it open better. Another thing, because that I use to elevate my reading experience, and when I really want to do that whole fantasize your life trend that goes around, this is from last night. These are just wine glasses from Target. It has a flatter bottom. This is Diet Mountain Dew, but it just makes me feel fancy while I read. And it helps me continue to read because I want to read till I finish my glass of pop. This is my like wind down routine. Don't come at me for drinking pop to wind down. I'm pretty sure I have ADHD. Caffeine does not affect me at all. I could drink a 2-liter. I could chug a 2-liter right now and take a nap. And it'd feel like I never touched any kind of stimulant. So, wine glasses, some form of nice cup. This is the same thing as like having a favorite coffee mug while you read your newspaper. Having a wine glass. These are my favorites. They come in a pack of 4 from Target for like 20 bucks. I like that I can grip it better and I'm not concerned that it's gonna fall over. And the last thing that I'm really gonna talk about here, I'm gonna try to hold it up. So, and this is really more of a, well, there's 2 more things, but this is really more of a 24-hour readathon situation for this. That's what I bought this one for specifically. But it is my rolling cart. It's a 3-tier rolling cart. My family now uses it for holidays because I rolled it down the street for the holidays with food presents on it. But you can store your snacks on here. I actually stored pretty much everything for this video on this cart and rolled it through the house because it was in the living room because I read a lot in my living room. But it is so handy. The final thing that really elevates my reading experience, and I haven't got to use it much in the last couple weeks because I've been decluttering and getting rid of stuff, and it's kind of been taken over, is a reading chair. This is a picture of the reading chair that I have. It is a double popicin, so it's a couch. I nap in it. It makes me feel like I'm in a cocoon. So you get me over there with a weighted blanket, my gooseneck, and my page turner, and I will not move for like 6 hours. It is amazing. So those are some of my recommendations for things that can help elevate your reading experience, make reading a little more enjoyable in a weird way. You know, I have some people that are just now getting into reading. Another great thing, and I have one, but I don't have one on my Kindle right now, and I don't have one to show you, is a strapsicle. So I'll show it here. And it just goes to, like, it would go from this corner to this corner, and you can make an X because they come with 2. But you slide your hand behind it, and it makes it easier to hold. And it's better than a pop socket because my pop socket popped off. I had a Captain America pop socket over here in this corner. It fell off. The strapsicle doesn't really do that. So strapsicles are great. A pop socket also great to like help you hold it. But for me, I'm typically reading on a reading pillow or with a gooseneck or like I'm just holding it in my hand, or I'll lay it on the table while I eat. Especially if I'm at work, I'll lay it on the table while I eat my lunch and just tap down because I'm usually looking down anyway. So those are just a few of the things that I think make reading more fun, more accessible. And I know that these things aren't necessarily accessible. These are just bougier things to elevate your reading experience, but I think they really help me. Another great thing that I like to do, especially like on a weekend when I know I don't have to go anywhere, is light a nice candle and read with that. Like lit with one of my many things, a good blanket, give me a nice pillow, give me this guy, and my page turner and my Kindle, put me on the couch, and I will not move for 6 hours. Put on something that I like to watch but don't have to pay attention to, like Ted Lasso, like Parks and Rec, the Newsroom, The West Wing, something like that that I don't have to pay attention to, and I will burn through stuff. So those are my reading enhancement recommendations. I still have not figured out what I'm going to call this. Editing May here. Still don't know what I'm calling this video. Side note. Just realized the entirety of that video, you can see my December 2023 calendar. Please know that that calendar and the calendar in my office that I look at the most are both December 2023, which really throws me off. I don't have a 2024 calendar yet. So, you know, that's fine. Whatever. Judge me. I don't care. I'm not getting rid of the May's Min of the Month calendar. I still have not figured out what to call these. So these are just your bougie Kindle accessories that you probably don't really need, but I think really help. If you have any questions, if you have any comments, if you have anything that I didn't talk about that elevates your reading experience, let me know in the comments below, because I'm always looking for something to elevate my reading experience just a little bit more. But these are just some things that elevate my reading experience, make my reading experience more enjoyable. They may not make your reading experience more enjoyable. These are all personal preference. But if you have anything you want to talk about, leave it in the comments below. Hit me up on Instagram. I'm accessible. I'm friendly. I'm approachable. But with all of that being said, y'all, be good to yourselves. Take care of yourselves. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye, everyone.